Good evening, Mount Vernon Democrats. How are you doing tonight? Come on, let's try that again. I know the country's in turmoil, but we have to energize, we have to organize, because we have to take our country back one election at a time. So let's try that one more time. How are we feeling tonight, Mount Vernon? Yeah. There you go. Okay, I am a new face, okay, because I've been a federal prosecutor for the last 13 years of my life. I've been a monk in the monastery, protecting our system of government, protecting our government, our democracy. So I'm new to you, and I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I am the father of two amazing school-age daughters that I sent to public schools in Arlington County. They are the loves of our lives, the reason why we get up every morning, and the reason why I'm in this fight, the reason why I'm standing before you. I am married to a phenomenal woman, Diana Salgado. She couldn't be here tonight. She's taking care of our two daughters. And I mention her because she has dedicated her entire career to fighting for reproductive health care access as a senior lawyer at Planned Parenthood of America. Yeah, thank you. She's been in that fight for 16 years. I've been in it with her, and that's also one of the reasons why I'm running for lieutenant governor. For my part, as I mentioned, I was a federal worker not 7 days ago. I've devoted my career to clean and honest government. Most recently at the United States Department of Justice, where I prosecuted some of the most high-profile cases and sensitive and complex cases. I've done, for example, I've convicted Sheriff Joe Arpaio in Arizona for enforcing immigration laws when he shouldn't have been doing that in Maricopa County. And I mentioned Joe Arpaio because if it were up to Trump and Governor Youngkin, I don't know if you saw the executive order a couple days ago, they would have Sheriff Arpaios in every corner of our Commonwealth, and we do not stand for that. I've also prosecuted the likes of Congressman George Santos. I'm sure you've heard that one. You know what that was about or wasn't about. And I'm also an adjunct professor of law at Georgetown University. And I mentioned that because the next 4 years are going to present the most significant constitutional challenges to the Commonwealth. This tension, this interplay between the power of the federal government and the power of the Commonwealth to push back. I am ready to take that fight head on as a constitutional lawyer, the only constitutional lawyer in this field. We need somebody who not only loves Virginia, but who also understands Washington, and more importantly, understands and knows Trumpism. As a DOJ official during the first Trump administration, I saw these people up close and personal. They are ugly. Ugly. I saw what's happening. I saw it coming. And on election night, I said, I have to do my part. I will not be able to continue being that monk in the monastery, fighting for good government and fighting for our democracy. So I jumped into this race to take those issues head on. Now, what's at stake this election isn't just our ability to push back to Washington, on these policies of reproductive rights, immigration, education, law enforcement, you name it. I have a plan for all of that. What's at stake this election is something more fundamental. What type of country are we? We have two competing views. We have Trumpism, Elon Musk, Russell Vought, Stephen Miller, where America is just a bunch of winners and losers, where the winners keep winning and the losers keep losing. We don't buy that. We think America's better than that. We subscribe to the notion that we are in this together, that rising tides lift all boats, that we protect one another, that we love one another. And so what that means is that here in Virginia, we have to send a clear message this year that Virginia is not part of Trump America. Here in Virginia, we care about a woman's right to choose, right to bodily autonomy, and her ability to define and chart her own future. We care about poor folks, not just in urban centers and rural areas. We care about mom and pop shops, small and medium-sized enterprises. And yes, we love our LGBT brothers and sisters and others. It is that fundamental American belief that we're in this together. E pluribus unum, out of many one. And that here in the Commonwealth, we don't suffer bullies. Because out of the power of many, powerful many, that's all of us in here. we step up as one voice when Donald Trump comes knocking and we tell them, not today, not in Virginia, we are better than you and we will show it to you, Donald Trump. So, thank you. So, if we step up together in one voice, from Roanoke to Hampton Roads, from Richmond to Northern Virginia, I am convinced that we will flip all 3 statewide races, that we will take our Commonwealth back. We'll get that trifecta that we need to push back on Trump's worst instincts and worst designs for the Commonwealth. And together, we will get through this mess. Please go to my website, victorforvirginia.com. Become a volunteer. I am a new type of candidate, a different type of candidate. Thank you. Let's step up together, Mount Vernon.